welcome back to Safety Lead. This is going to be a really exciting episode because we're going to talk about the 5 steps of coaching communication. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to have to put my coaching hat on. The 6 steps of communication. Step number 1, you got to show them your vision, right? You got to remember that if you've got a new procedure or something that you're trying to teach your workers, you brought something in that may be different than what they've done before, but if that's the case, you need them to understand your vision. So what does that mean? You've got to show them why you're changing it. Why is this different? Show them your vision. What is it going to be the great gain for them, for you, for the company, for everybody? Why does it matter? Step number 2 is you want to show them how they actually have to follow through with this procedure. And what that means is, yes, teach them like they don't know. And obviously, you've got to look at your vets versus your rookies and how long they've been around. But the bottom line is, if it's a new procedure, you need to understand. They know why. They know that it's important. So now you've got to show them the how. How are we going to do it? How is it different? What are your expectations? You've got to be very clear about your expectations. Step number 3 is tell them how. So now you've shown them how to do it. Now you want to tell them how. Why are you doing both? Because there's many different types of learners. So what your job is to get through to as many people as possible. So you want to show them how, and you want to tell them how. And tell them how it works. Tell them the very detailed accounts. Answer all the questions. Make sure that your communication is very clear. And now step number 4, you got to give them space. You got to back up and see what they're going to do now. Are they going to follow the procedure you gave them? Are they going to do the things that you need them to do? Great. So now you're watching. The biggest thing you can do here is watch and find them doing something right. If you find them doing something right, then you can reward them. That's great. So step number 5 is, after they've completed the task, have they done it right, or have they done it in the old way or in a different way that you don't need it done? Have they done something wrong? So if it's done correctly, praise them, reward them, however you want to do that, depending on how big this task is and how big a deal it is. It may be a big party. But if it's just a daily kind of activity, maybe it's just a slap on the shoulder and say, that's a great job. Now here's the trick. Part of step number 5 is when they don't do it right. And this is one thing we have to be very careful of, because you don't want to punish, you never want to punish a learner, is what we used to say in football. So we don't punish a learner. So this guy's working his butt off, he's trying to do the right thing, he just can't seem to get it. Instead of punishing or disciplining, we just simply redirect. And what that means is you go back to step number 1, you show them the vision. Eventually they'll get tired of you telling them, and they'll understand how important it is because you've given them the why. They understand why. So, the 5 steps to coaching communication in football and in life. Number 1, you want to show them your vision. Number 2, you want to show them how to do it. Number 3, tell them how to do it. Number 4, observe them doing it. And number 5, you watch for an outcome, and either you praise them or you redirect. So that's it for me today. Thanks very much for tuning in, and please like, follow, and send comments. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks.